Hi everybody, this is Tina from Repxotica, and today we're talking about ball pythons. Ball pythons are probably the most popular snake kept in captivity right now. Mostly because of their docile personalities, their relatively small size compared to other snakes. They grow to a max 3 to 4 feet. But mostly because of the different color morphs that are on the market today. Through selective breeding, we are able to come up with a variety of different colors and patterns on these guys. Breeders and large collectors use rack systems. The racks are heated with heat tape and controlled by a thermostat. If you have 1 or 2 ball pythons, then a cage is probably more realistic. Ball pythons do not require a huge amount of space. Adults need about a 3-foot cage in length, and babies obviously smaller. They need enough room so that they could stretch out their bodies. Okay, so in this terrarium, you're going to need a cave that your snake can hide in, a water bowl that should be big enough for your animal to soak in, and you might want to add a branch or a decoration. Although it looks good, it also will help them with shedding when they go to shed and they need to find something to rub on. Here we use cypress mulch as a substrate. Cypress mulch holds humidity very well, and the snakes seem to really enjoy it. Now for the hard part. We want to maintain a hot spot around 86 to 87 degrees and an ambient temperature in the low 80s. Ball pythons require belly heat. So in order to do this, we're going to use an under tank heater. As you can see here, here's one that ZoomEd makes. Hopefully, using this under tank heater will give you the temperature, both in the hot spot and the ambient temperature that you're going to need to keep your ball python healthy. If this runs cold, you might require a secondary heat source. In this case, you can use a heat lamp to help you heat up this cage a little bit more. The issue with that is it will lower your humidity in the cage. Little tricks that we use here to hold humidity in a cage is that we will either put plexiglas or tinfoil over most of the cage top. This will help to hold your humidity in the cage. When it comes to feeding your ball pythons, there's a lot of different opinions out there. Here at Repxotica, we pretty much use them all, depending on the snake. Every snake is different. Some eat rats, some eat mice, some eat frozen, some eat live. Some you can't get to eat mice or rats, and they might take African soft fur rats. So getting to know your snake and figuring out what your snake eats might be the tricky part, but once you do, and you have your temperature right and your humidity right, feeding ball pythons should be relatively easy. Get as many snakes as possible on frozen thawed rats. Long term, the ball python gets to a size where a rat is going to be a lot more filling for them than a mouse would be. If you have a ball python that will only eat mice, you might have to feed that snake 6-7 mice a week when they become an adult. Whereas rats can get quite large, and 1 rat a week will be substantial. Choosing the size of the rodent for your snake, you want to go slightly larger than the girth of the snake. So after the snake has eaten it, you should see a small bulge in the snake, but nothing that's too dramatic. Our ball pythons eat every 5 to 10 days, with our hatchlings eating every 5 days and some of our older snakes eating every 10 days. Although with most snakes we do recommend taking the snake out of their enclosure and putting them in a separate feeding bin, when it comes to ball pythons, they can be more picky. So with ball pythons, we do leave them in their enclosures, and they tend to be much better feeders here. Alright, so that's ball pythons for you. It's a great pet, it's a great breeding project. If you have any questions, leave a comment, send us an email, and we'd like to hear from you. Thanks.